aba ho a ye be kan kama enso ediama o emre ne suko enti wadaroma team no epiapia mechidom ejimi yoyo bambamba ka tem sesla yen kono ni nyina yen hya se na yen fa tidbit yen fa mremutia na yen hya se enso wo Spain na go pie mo e wo Spain na Real Madrid asoye ena ewie yakobutu na ni nyinam no sesem bebre ena koso e Real Madrid team no mobeka ya enche bia ena Bayern Munich gi omufiri mo na afiso La Liga no wasem bebre enso na koso Real Madrid team no na no ena bebre na e wo gidie se Kylian Mbappe ene Vinicius Junior ejuma wasanka moye nkaboma wose ebo amuntem na afiso ni nyinam no e yade biakoye so mo ja park so a e so mo nyina etimi ko homa team no ni nyinam anko ni sa nti nipa be feel say two players we no ena ma Real Madrid team no enso abadown two players we ena ma Real Madrid team no nsem bebre ko so two players we ena ma Real Madrid season we omuko trophyless na bebre na so chese nse ne hu behia se nipa mienu ana osoro mienu ko a asase no ena ebre nti Vinicius Junior eni Kylian Mbappe ebre enso nsem omuntem dia eno na ma Real Madrid team ekofom dia eno behia se e wo se player ba kokko nti nyina mo no nipa bebre feel se e yade Vinicius Junior wo so okko bebe na so chese Kylian Mbappe ba no go south no ogusu e hye wo so no na ekọ a 27 pm kakra enso Real Madrid fo so na wie ye na so eta e wo sports center jumedie so na yento aso na yeko pie mo enso wo Jose Mourinho so kakra enra be the story ni bro e ka tro se Florentino Perez echem so pe coach ba kwa ni nimdie e wo so ye pa se de be ya season ni ba na wie ya obetimi aboa ama Real Madrid modo no enso betimi akon kan se de be next season no Real Madrid betimi anwade bebre enso o Europe no ani nipa bebre enso e ka setia so na Jose Mourinho de so ago what you say when you ni tactics echem na mo Perez e chese Jose Mourinho enso e coach ba ko fili ni ye pa no e na se twofo twiben Jose Mourinho e bi se Mourinho se wo din enam Spain what you say obia e kan wasem se nyame adana season we ba na wie ya wo Jose Mourinho ba ko piem e Real Madrid na woni se o si o enu kra de onyi hu kra na de se onu Jose Mourinho odwu ni se obeboa ama Benfica enso tima qualify ko piem e o UEFA Champions League no o chemsa aka be 3 matches pe na sa matches nyina Benfica fo din kunimu dia ni nya se Benfica enso ko piem e o UEFA Champions League no na kwahia mu bisa me de mi Jose Mourinho enu de mi ndanso na he krada na babia madwin nam no e se mebo ama Benfica modebo no enso betimi akonkan ba report it say Jose Mourinho enso onya Real Madrid dwumedie na obeje wate ase no akonom na wakonsa nyaman 27 a epiem kakra enso e wa Jose Mourinho aso na ebisa se Jose Mourinho kwa na Vinicius Junior ne Kylian Mbappe wo ho a ede de bekoso so wo ho ne nyina enso e question for the gods 27 a epiem so wo Jose Mourinho aso ya ye na so eda na wie e wo sports center jibede se ko piemo enso FC Barcelona na ubeka ya enche bia na Marcus Rashford ojemu ede wa Man United modebo na ya dia na nkonkan ede na FC Barcelona ene Man United so din komo kama se loan de omra na obejemu si akan ede ma FC Barcelona na nyina after loan no ho asem no na sika piem no 30 million pounds a ene so ene sika na euros mom ene ne sika na se Man United se Marcus Rashford Barca 4% mo tona 30 million euros mo de ba na se yebeje egu ye bottom ni akoto player fufro eno na se report e ba e chese Marcus Rashford ni nyina mo no FC Barcelona for chese mo ni sika na sa 30 million euros no e sika bi amuodo na Rashford bai wo mse ni bolebo no wo so de na mo munya ya enkomesa akoma yufa so ye kakra na ya akoka chom se masa Rashford bai no ase kwa sente da nko bia sa mu de chede ni sika ntimu de munya bote na yentua kakra bi na mo fa Rashford di man na afesu de wo mbia no yentua da kakra nti Barca 4.4 chese nyame adoma enche umako piemu e Manchester na afọ mu Man U penifo akodi nkobo se Marcus Rashford no na sika e wo so mutua 30 million euros no mu ni bi nti nyame adoma na se renegotiation san cost we se de penifo so be gia tum se ne be ya Rashford be cost si akan enso e de ama FC Barcelona 27 piema e na so e down e na wie e wo sports center jumedie so e da so eni sam nyina so e ma no ye go piemu e Man U aso e kakra na Brighton de di Kobe Boateng menu enso e player ba kwa ugo piemu e Man U oni bo pa na oni Casemiro Jamfifi ho a oso akra wo afa na 190 years e chi na ahode e kwa Brighton no ano ohye sizi wa body homode eno na Man U for penny for chese ampa se Kobe menu performance wo soro te obehia se contract extension no ye betimi enso di ama Kobe Boateng menu eno na penny for chese until June 2031 no a Brighton so be gipinie na wasani contract dia Manchester United eno na sika obeji a week bia no e 135,000 pounds a enu sika penefo chem say sika oje a week bia na form he say mako be men contract extension a e was set me to 135,000 pounds when he say ma epiem ka kitenche ko be men no obesa ne contract extension enso de Manchester United when he say ma epiem kakra enso na so edi nyina enso ema enso ene enyumbe ne yeda so eja players who say sem no yego piem e wo Chelsea player ne dey Mikael Modric obeka ya nche bia UEFA for ni F4 enso the ban eto abrante so say wakonom substance bia ne nyina mo na British Japan mo no tumi ka ya na no ohye oche Usain Bolt kra ene pedefo che say test ko so mo say abrante we wakonom eduboni eno ena ode ejabom so obobo a ya na no ohye no ena sa case nyina so ko so na se ni the February 2026 afimu ya ene Mikael Modric echem say ade ruling verdict na buy no na se nani anso ono ankasa no edro na omuka no na se wanu bi da no fi se bia ne ti ne ya ena ko nu medro bi keke ena onim se eye doping what I say etini nyina mo no ade a se nsem na kopiem e wo court for arbitration for sports ho ena nsem nyina so akopiem won ma na se enche hearing no be koso a Mikael Modric any English FA no ehun se sem be ba ha etini nyina mo no e ba ni nyina so ba betan enso e wo Marego sports wa when nsem a epiem kakra enso na so era so eja players who se sem no yen go back to Spain na Brighton di Santiago Cazorla Gonzalez Santi Cazorla na Brighton ni ball obepie mo Arsenal kakra ekopie Villarreal se o Real Oviedo eno na Brighton so dey beto ya say ni de be ma be ye bi wa me ni nyina ono Santi Cazorla no wanyi be be adu de enche na say week we mo no ono kasa the announcement be ba say ni de retirement no okogina wo me kakra say so ono kasa na bra ne mama ni papa wo no ebe wiase no na football ya dia ne je ho yie pa itadro wo so akra no ya na du ba bia yesma so nko school cross yo nko eza football ya dia ye ni fe nti anytime bi opeso di ni nan e kan bibi na ni nyina mo no ni dai so abembo no abobi enso de ama Spain national team no okopiem teams ahodo abobi a waji trophy ahodo na bebedu de ono Santi Cazorla etim se enche obe announce ni retirement when ni sema epiem kakra enso e won hono ma ye na so edaw ene enyume enso e wo sports center no so eda so agent nsem na ekopiem e wo former Arsenal player den adi Mesut Ozil na Ozil ye player ba kwa obeka of Real Madrid ebe piem enso e wo Arsenal bae no ni modebo na suani ye pa na Brighton so efi Arsenal ekopiem e wo Fenerbahce na afi other teams ahodo na se ni de ball no odinya so abade wie no na Mesut Ozil akodi nkomo kakra na o kyerese abra na so gemo ede ma Arsenal na du baabi no na Arsenal team ni penifo enso ayo madwen se onu Mesut Ozil de ball ye mani mbobi what you say ya na ono ngasa no football ya de na ni ji hu yie pa nti Arsenal team bia na eda na koma so na edu baabi no penifo no enso ayi saa anije no enso afiri ni mu wo se edu baabi okofia esa se ball no nya bi mpo ebu oti bench ebu obakwa na 1 minute pe no abebubi wo se ono ngasa oti ho a oju on ti asese na me Mesut Ozil Real Madrid pa ma be pie mo Arsenal ball no me nya bi mpo esi den ena me carry no kra de ba ko wie sei wo se ni nyina ma odi aseda ebe ma ni ire ene ni ma esa se ni ire ni ma ena German esa se du baabi no Arsenal for na otai ho kwa onama na ese twetwetwe onamo a Ozil wasa why say ye beton wo ye ma obobo ni biom eni nyama bebe ne koso e wo Arsenal team no ma o se ni nyina mo no e ade waka na ni age wom se Arsenal for enso chese mo ni nji hu ne mom de ono Mesut Ozil no kwa nyina na waka weni sema Mesut Ozil enso de after say ni career e koso wo Arsenal no enso abaye nsem bebre weni sema ye na so ema enenso anyumre e wo sports center jumedie so ye da so je players who say sem no yego piemo enso e wo Arsenal striker ne dey and the Victor Jokeres enso a player ba kwa of Sporting ebe piemo enso e wo Arsenal na ope player ba kwa season way na say UEFA Champions League na ye bono ope player ba kwa ye ga say big chance pa there say 1v1 and I say goalkeeper ni po mu kra no otu bobo kra ne nam wiem kra be 1 month kra na mai no Abrante Victor Jokeres oni player ba kwa wetimi amesi chance ahodo na 10 chances nkwa enye chance keke o big chance Abrante enso wetimi amesi a weni se PM kakra say ni goal scoring ability no e wo form ye pa nti weni se PM kakra enso edema Victor Jokeres a e hwe say na enyime obehye bi ana so nhye bi ne nyina enso e yasem sebe enso e wo ho meda soldier players who say sem no ye go PM enso Bayern Munich player ne din e de Michael Akpovi Olise enso a player ba kwa since we ball obono ano wo shepa enso e wo eno a game ba ko e ba so wo Park the Princess a PSG Bayern Munich ebo mu 5-4 na brante abroad cha game na no a na say dribbles mako 8 successful oba no atwe no ama osulia no adan ne ho no yi keche anti reflexes no na dos what I say dramatic no na dos wo park no so what I say na no ade 8 successful dribbles on kwa na Michael Akpobi Olise enso aye wo game ni ma than any PSG player abra game no enso eba send so season we no na say ade Michael ade Olise equal 25 assists enso kwa 20 goals across all competition this season na say Michael Olise ni bodo boy ade a eguso ekoke no a anya wa so hye goal enso won wani sema epiem kakra enso Michael Olise aso eri nyina enso edao was sports center jumedie so eda so edi nsam nyina so ema ono eno game no eba so Park the Princess a PSG winning 5-4 after game no eno na PSG coach a ne di Luis Enrique Martinez Garcia enso dia ba said no game no edu baby no na no hye ba ni nyina no yenhwe na upe coach ba kwa ye go pie mu UEFA Champions League or ye fastest coach a wetime winning games makobako 50 no Luis Enrique Martinez Garcia eno game win ye no abeye 150 wins a na se the boy adia enso tima so ni na chane so say Luis Enrique wabo as much as 77 matches and we win 50 so wom na sa record no na kwa Jose Pep Guardiola na sa bra owo Barcelona no ne nyina mo na okwa 80 matches a no no so timi enya 50 wins no say ni de Luis Enrique eno game win ye no na say wenya 50 wins enso ewo UC anima na say the model guso e konka wani sema epiem kakra enso Luis Enrique aso ya na so e down and enwumre ye da so eja Paris Saint-Germain no eno game no eba so kama na we no in 31 years no afi ena e ade a Paris Saint-Germain enso timashe 5 goals against Bayern Munich 31 years ni afi na PSG enso ashe ade 5 goals against Bayern Munich what you say enso ewo honoma na se no ade ade abakosem eba yie pa se eno the goals how to appear no na no hye eno after 31 years ni afi na PSG enso ashe 5 goals against Bayern Munich when is appear kakra enso ewo no game eno so eba so Park the Princess we semi final enso on first leg eba so enso France it was na so down and enwumre ye da so eja Paris Saint-Germain no eno game no ba na wie no Ousmane Dembele enso akodim komo kakra o si eno game no utumu sampa two teams no obia attack no anu ohye anu oden wan hwe asika betwa what is twa wusu dia moja na eba wan hwe onan bebu o si edu baby na two teams no weji no akɔhye wesuji no akɔhye o si saa na tie omo Paris Saint-Germain tie saa na omo bobo ni tie o si nyame adoma second leg no omo sisa bibia o omo philosophy no the same thing ya attack ya nhye goals no o si nyame adoma next week Wednesday PSG beko Allianz Arena akɔhye Bayern Munich o so wo gidie se nyame adoma Champions League no PSG betima defend o se eno ade na Bayern fortress omo so etimi attack ena ma goals no ba bebre 20 sama Ousmane Dembele enso ediaba yena so ema o se nyame adoma next week de PSG4 saa no mbeko no saa ya ataki ne ye hye saa 20 sama eno so PM enso ewo Ousmane Dembele aso ya yena so edao ewo sports center jubedie so yego PM Bayern Munich striker ne de Harry Edward Kane ne se no ade obo penalty ema Bayern Munich we nyina so akoye the 16th penalty of this season na say Harry Kane wabo penalty makoko 16 and now can 16 ni nyina mo no enso ohye na wabe the first English player na say wetimi ahye 6 goals what I say watch 6 goals in na say Champions League games no consecutively na say we ba no ahye we ball no ahye game no ahye wabe the first English player also wetimi ahye 6 goals enso e won man na say no Harry Kane so ya bakosem enso wo game aba so enso Park the Princess ye na so edaw kama enso e wo sports center jumedie so eneso enwumre yento aswe na yefa nia so enfama yego piemo enso Bayern Munich coach ne de Vincent Import Company enso akasa kakra na ochim sampa eno a game no edu baby ye bo game na eye first leg na ye show 5 ana sebi wanga so timi gitum se game we de melusu kra na ne nyina mo se eno a edu baby no pie e Bayern for etika no ebe ye 5-4 na sa 5-4 no yen ka no kre 5-4 de akwa se 1-0 no o se eno ade ni ni mranche ne ya ade no so wo gide nyame ade ma second leg no e wa Alliance Arena atmosphere no dede momome ye tonyom na ye tese ye diasa na bibia ninam Alliance Arena atmosphere no different also wo gide se nyame adoma next week no by minute kwan bi o me fa so bia o me page for film no ni nyina wo be ye pa 27 Vincent Boy Company enso ediaba ye de wasa nyina so ema eneso enyume e wo Sports Center Jumedie so enso e wo ho na ye fi no no ma ye go piemo enso Luis Enrique so ebiom na Luis Enrique diaba se yen ka no kre se players miensa we omo ni ball ni ball pa na ka se player ni ball a Michael Olise Luis Diaz any weji no adane no ahye weji no atwe no ahye o say hey players be kranie omo ni ball achede no kramo o say edu baby half time no o catch any players e munya botre e ma 3 players we e say the way no mo ball no and watch o say we a player no ni ball sa na ye ma supporters eni nyi Olise eni Luis Diaz de ball no mo ball no and watch into when he say was my goodness these are better players these are quality players omo ni ball to when he say Luis Enrique enso akasara kra edafa by many players who a me do asem na enso Milan echi by minute eji UEFA Champions League no Snyder kra ball mo ball no na nusa o say enu ade when he say ma Snyder enso ediaba me do asem na so ema enanyume enso e was Sports Center Jumedie so ye fi oduma nyame aduma enanyume game no eba so e was Spain eno na captain a ojemo enso edima Arsenal ne den ede Martin Odegaard enso akodi nkomo kakra ena o chese nyame aduma enanyume game eba so no ade anu be hye o so hwe Atletico Madrid team na coming to this game no omo yi FC Barcelona efremo omo yi Sporting CP efremo o so ko piem wo Spain na o pe team ba kwa na so omo coach nim de wo soro na se ni bibia so konkan omo wo quality Atletico Madrid o se nim ho no wan hwa ye be hyew na ni nyina mo no o so wo gidi obi are ready say season we no English Premier League UEFA Champions League no ya o sa Arsenal timi abakosem o se nyame ada na nyume game no Arsenal for ready my crado so many Atletico Madrid and so the boy when he sama Martin Odegaard and so ediaba me no asem nyina so ema na wie e was Sports Center Jumedie so o wie pe no and the coach they did Eddie Mikel Arteta and so aka na ka Arsenal for peso omuji Carabao Cup any FA Cup amfa what you say ya ka ade mienu pe English Premier League no and so the UEFA Champions League no also Premier League no mesum se kwia Champions League mesum se kwia what you my adwuma wo ho my ready omuso kwa quality no Arsenal and so ebetimi ahye Atletico when isema epiem kakra and so Mikel Arteta so ya na so edaw enanyume na yen sorry na before say be sorry so no ade an Atletico Madrid squad a nyame adoma enanyume omudi eko game nim na afi yenyena yenkwoton ade mra na ekoba na erede aka nso abeto amoso enso ewo ho na ocho screen so a say enetie enso ewo ho no ma squad no enso enya betudwa na goalkeepers no Muso Ruggeri Samson Mendoza Johnny Coque Resurrection Antoine Griezmann Solot so ewo ho Alex Baina Amada Jean Oblak Marcos Llorente Clement Lenglet Molina Hanko Mark Pobel Julian Alvarez Samson Guillermo Obed Vargas Ademola Lookman Leo Nomad Escovel Bona and Afe Julio Diaz when he plays outdoor El Cholo Diego Pablo Simeone ede omukọ enanyume ahead of the game against Arsenal but for FNC na yemfa seda no emfa kuma ade a team nyina so mo eboy pemedin e the Champions League yekoto ande kakraba yekoba discussion proper no beba Messi Blasa sun sensem ye coach no onya babinda oda hotel what you say ye bedi nkomo kakra enra 5-4 9 goals na PM na wine ene be break this against Barcelona in a single season almost 45 PSG 43 Bayern Munich 42 81 ene be break this against no ye bedi nkomo ene so nyama adoma na anwumre Atletico Madrid ene Arsenal ene so goals be doso and e be Dr. Apone na intewe na face ni nyama be di nkomo YouTube no search Marego TV Marego TikTok search Marego TV me ba cho ye besisi ane de aka no abeto amso
Yes, I'll fly away.
Glorious Event Center is the perfect venue for all your special occasions. From wedding ceremonies and birthday parties to funerals, live band performances, corporate events, and private gatherings, we've got you covered. Let me show you around. We also have spacious conference rooms, restaurants, canopies and chairs, guest rooms, live bands, and spinning equipment for your services. Glorious Event Center also provides video coverage and photography services for all your special occasions. Locate Glorious Event Center at Akuse Junction off the Temakosombo Highway. For bookings, please call 020-167-2828. Glorious Event Center, your perfect venue for all your corporate and private events.
Oh, yes, I'll fly.
Are you thirsty and in need of well-purified water to quench your thirst? I recommend Glorious Natural Mineral Water. Produced through reverse osmosis to the highest quality, this highly purified water is perfect for any occasion, being it wedding ceremonies, parties, funerals, engagements, and many more. Contact Glorious Natural Mineral Water on 0548 493522 or 0503 130395. We produce in bulk quantities, so just let us know how much you need. We are located at Bon Ahunjo off the Temakosombo Highway and Dakuman, Nyamiche, Abeche Street. Glorious Natural Mineral Water, so refreshing.
Every morning brings a new opportunity, new conversation, and a new beginning. Wake up to the power of information, inspiration, and entertainment on Marego TV's morning show, The Morning Dew. Join me, Nana Soyo, as I engage policymakers, entrepreneurs, farmers, youth leaders, and people in the neighborhood shaping our nations, dissecting into issues that matters most in our communities and beyond. This is where your voice is heard. This is where your community is celebrated. This is where Ghana connects. Remember to join us on all our social media handles: Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Locate Marego TV at Akuse Junction, Okwenya, off the Temakosombo Highway. Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
Hello viewers, Marego TV brings you the latest news in the world of sports, both foreign and local news. Marego TV brings you quality presentation, good analysis, and better discussion segment. Catch Marego Sports Center Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Marego Global Sports every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Join me, Champions Live, and my crew as we delve into matters arising in our sports fraternity. Follow our social media handles: Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Marego Sports, the best from the East.
Marego TV, the new experience with great insights. Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
Fly away. Yes, I'll fly away.
Glorious Event Center is the perfect venue for all your special occasions. From wedding ceremonies and birthday parties to funerals, live band performances, corporate events, and private gatherings, we've got you covered. Let me show you around. We also have spacious conference rooms, restaurants, canopies and chairs, guest rooms, live bands and spinning equipment for your services. Glorious Event Center also provides video coverage and photography services for all your special occasions. Locate Glorious Event Center at Akuse Junction off the Temakosombo Highway. For bookings, please call 020-167-2828. Glorious Event Center, your perfect venue for all your corporate and private events.
Oh yes, I'm fly.
Are you thirsty and in need of well-purified water to quench your thirst? I recommend Glorious Natural Mineral Water. Produced through reverse osmosis to the highest quality, this highly purified water is perfect for any occasion, being it wedding ceremonies, parties, funerals, engagements, and many more. Contact Glorious Natural Mineral Water on 0548 493522 or 0503 130395. We produce in bulk quantities, so just let us know how much you need. We are located at Bon Ahunjo off the Temakosombo Highway and Dakuman, Nyamiche, Abeche Street. Glorious Natural Mineral Water, so refreshing.
Every morning brings a new opportunity, new conversation, and a new beginning. Wake up to the power of information, inspiration, and entertainment on Marego TV's morning show, The Morning Dew. Join me, Nana Soyo, as I engage policymakers, entrepreneurs, farmers, youth leaders, and people in the neighborhood shaping our nations, dissecting into issues that matters most in our communities and beyond. This is where your voice is heard. This is where your community is celebrated. This is where Ghana connects. Remember to join us on all our social media handles: Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Locate Marego TV at Akuse Junction, Okwenya, off the Temakosombo Highway. Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
Marego TV, the new experience with great insight.
I forget this girl being a birthday with my friend Abigail. Abigail Simon sister no. Now I wishing a birthday. So your fashion designer.
I'm started me home. Me and me decided to make sure. Yes, me and me.
And you be an Chelsea share.
Why the pound will no one?
Me tell her the pound.
If you are Abigail.
They say be an Abigail.
Abigail, you say me Abigail cry me ni mu.
All right. It's in a eka game no ho. It's ye be din komo and then you it's have your say neighbor Benten beba na Patrick eso dia howie na yaba ye coach no say onya ba binda yakope hotel man but say Ben aban pe nie Benten government nie Benten GFA nie Benten Minister of Sports nie say Rashid Kofi Adams Kofi Adams say ya mukope say okay you dey minim say money beba ma ye be what say so it's me say no Ben be some few minutes no fire call have your say on the air for him latest be na odeba then and opese ye hu e wo ya agudie mo ben ye nko
okay enti mi chia obia bibiara ye chia Harriet eni ye chia
Harriet dey say na no catch us o chia o
me so mi chia
ono no Marego Sports on fe ni agro say Harriet chia de kra no so ni data na o fe Marego Sports
2 hours easy
enche ye be invite Harriet abaha na fan zone no Harriet beba
the first lady
na wa betra se ye ma comment wa betra ha no so akabi yes in the need football papa
I'll give up my seat so that she will sit
that is it so no betra mun tem
so
bad
I don't want to distort anything what you man say
you don't want to distort anything
understand.
So who purchasing?
I had 3-man panel. Since you have 2-man, 1-woman panel. Until 1 man, he has to stay at the back. It's a mayor executive producer.
So I'm executive producer.
Harriet.
Senior Bear Harriet in Patrick.
Yeah, participate. Don't be shivering that day.
All right, Ben. Yanko Ben.
All right, so yesterday, the news that broke out actually overshadowed the Champions League semi-final. That is Mourinho's return to Real Madrid. So, according to report, some board members were against his return, but the person pushing it, the person who has the final say, against the return of Jose Mourinho. Now, that same Jose Angel was the one that brought back Ancelotti, and it was successful. There was a time where Florentino Perez wanted to bring back Klopp. Jose Sanchez said no, and then he kind of said they should bring Benitez. And when they brought Benitez, it didn't work well. So Jose Sanchez is against the return of Jose Mourinho. But the final say is with Florentino Perez. Now, Sanchez and Florentino Perez has worked for quite some time now. And, they trust each other. So if Florentino Perez says he wants Jose, I think there's nothing Sanchez can see that will, that will sway Florentino Perez's mind away from appointing Jose. So for now, so that's Sanchez. He is against the return of Jose. Florentino Perez is in favor of the return of Jose. You see,
now Jose in heavy manana.
They need to go the new tactical way, evolution.
You said Jose Mourinho,
according to him, Jose Mourinho is a kick. So they want a new molding manager.
Like I say, coach, you better one market Real Madrid 4 pair.
Say club or
apart from club.
We used to Thiago Motta or
Thiago Motta Real Madrid.
Your friend Xavi Mo.
Xavi
Mo. So Sanchez is against the return of Jose, but Florentino Perez is in favor of Jose. Now talking about Jose, he has the highest win percentage of any Real Madrid manager. So his win percentage is 72%, followed by Ancelotti with 71%, followed by Zidane with 66%. So you're looking at these statistics, Jose Mourinho, you see, there's one thing I don't understand. Jose Mourinho's tactics is a kick. Jose Mourinho, I don't. People that say that I don't understand, because Mourinho's last European trophy came, I think, 4 years ago. One of the most underrated achievements of Jose Mourinho is sending Roma to back-to-back European finals. Roma has never been to back-to-back European finals. Jose Mourinho sent them to the Conference League final and sent them to the Europa League final. They only lost that because of what's the name of Anthony Taylor. So look. Everybody that is saying that Jose Mourinho's tactics is outdated, if that same person sat in one room with Jose Mourinho, that person will be shivering. You cannot talk football with Jose Mourinho. But people like to follow the bad wagon. Oh, Jose Mourinho is outdated. Come on. You look at Jose Mourinho has the highest number of goals scored in a season in Spain, which is Real Madrid. You go to Benfica, his Benfica team is scoring a lot of goals. I think people don't really watch Benfica games. He does not play pack the bus with Benfica. Except he meets teams that are better than his team slightly, then he will pack the bus. But Jose Mourinho meets the smaller ones. See, he play attacking, not attacking football. So people that say Mourinho play outdated football, he's outdated, I don't understand them. What kind of football Arteta plays? Arteta went to buy giants and pour at the defense and midfield to be heading ball. Simeone basically plays the same thing. So I think people should stop saying that Jose Mourinho plays, outdated football. I don't understand that. Now, Manuel Neuer. We also saw the game yesterday, and after the game, everybody was applauding. Luis Enrique says they deserve to win, they deserve to draw, and they also deserve to lose because of how articulated and flamboyant the game was moving. Now, Manuel Neuer faced 5 attempts on target, and he did not make a single save. So this is the first time in the history of the Champions League that in the semi-final, a goalkeeper faced 5 attempts on target, and he did not save any.
He conceded all.
He didn't save any. The 5-4 entered the pool. You see, people say the older a goalkeeper, the better he becomes. The thing is, if a goalkeeper grows older, he becomes more experienced, but his reflexes kind of diminished. Because as a goalkeeper, you need to be agile on your feet, be moving. At 40, your body is aging. You are slowing down. So an older goalkeeper is more experienced, but he loses some form of reflexes, agility, and flexibility. So Neuer is 40. He's experienced, but so I think they need to put somebody under him. I think next season he needs to be playing a bit past role. They need to ease him out. He should not be the next number 1 goalkeeper for Bayern next season. Now, yesterday, as we were watching the game, Some of us, we were watching Olise, we were watching Diaz, we were watching Dembele and Kvaratskhelia, and then some of us would sit there and say, you watch wingers like this playing, you ask yourself, how did we get Garnacho and Gittins?
I want to say now.
We don't know, because the kind of football Olise is playing, I can hit my chest and say, I don't know where Garnacho can play such a ball. Look, their decision making, their potency in front of goal, their quick thinking, everything is on point. What class? Forget the fact that Olise missed a very good chance to give Bayern 2-0 lead. Forget the fact that Dembele also missed a chance to make it 1-1. But the way they were playing, the way they're dragging players out of position, the way they're bringing others into position. The second goal, Olise was on the wing too, but he moved to the middle, took that ball, drive to the middle and scored the goal. So you watch all these ones, you be like, Charlie, some players are more gifted than some players. And the coaching is part of how a player improves. But a player improvement is down to how well worked and how, the player is willing to listen to instructions of the coach. Because it will take a long time for Garnacho and Gittins and Reds to reach that level of Olise. I think the only people that can play like that, the other wingers that can play like that would be Yamal. Let's see, Esteban, he would. But, right now, that's the kind of football we saw yesterday. I'm not sure. Now, Mohamed Salah has played his last game for Liverpool against Crystal Palace. He made it clear that if the season ends, he will be leaving Liverpool. So in the game against Crystal Palace, he got a hamstring tear, which fortunately for him is a grade 1 hamstring injury. So he will be going to the World Cup. But the remaining 5 games or the remaining 4 games of the season, he will not be participating in it anymore. That is because he has gotten, a hamstring injury. So right now he's with the Egyptian doctors. They are assessing to see if he can be fully fit to go to the World Cup. And now at this junction, any player that gets an injury is refusing surgery. Esteban has refused surgery. Kudus has refused surgery. Rafinha has also refused surgery.
You want to go to the World Cup?
Yes, they want to go to
Rafinha. They send the Ogeni group.
So they want to heal naturally, and then they will join. And then after that, I think Bellingham doing the Euros, he had a soldier injury. Yes, he allowed it to be patched, and then after the Euros and everything, he did the surgery. So for now, Salah, he has played his last game for Liverpool. Hakim also got injured. I'm pretty sure that he'll be fit in time for the World Cup. You see, Harry Kane, he scored and then he assisted. Very soon, we will start having that conversation. Harry Kane and Wayne Rooney, who is better? We will surely start having that because the way Harry Kane plays or the way Rooney played, that's the same way Harry Kane is playing. They all drop deep to create space. They are very good passers of the ball. It is very difficult for you to dispossess them. And also, they have high potency. They have high conversion rates anytime they are striking. So, very soon, look, in my opinion, I think the only thing that Rooney will use to beat Harry Kane a little bit will be work rate. Because Rooney runs around a lot. Harry Kane, he also plays the same. Charlie, very soon we have that conversation between Harry Kane and Rooney. Who is the better all-round striker? Because I think Harry Kane has 50-something goals alone this season. Rooney has never clocked 50-something goals in a season before. So very soon, very, very soon, we will start having that conversation. Now, Kobe Mainoo has renewed his contract. So his contract has been extended. He now has a 650% pay rise. He used to earn 20,000 a week, but now he's going to earn 50,000 a week. It is a good turnaround because under Amorim, he was getting benched. Napoli was interested at some point. Chelsea were also interested. Carey came in, started giving him playing time, and then he turned the season around. So very soon he will sign a new contract. 650% increments. And then the last one, you see, everybody was saying that the PSG defense or the Bayern Munich defense were not doing very well. The thing is that it is very difficult for any defense in this world to keep out an attack of those magnitude. Look, Harry Kane, Olise, Diaz, no matter who you are, you cannot stop them from scoring. Dembele, Due and Kvaratskhelia, no matter who you are, they will score you. This season alone, prior to this particular PSG game, the Olise guys, they scored 97 goals among themselves. So how can you stop those people? How can you keep them quiet from scoring? So I think we should not blame the defense of those two teams. They face attacks that are devastatingly good.
All right, it was for Ben 10. So Eddie have your say about de enim na ode aba de obi nkan na waka de bia orefi na ode abrew nti ono so de ni have your say aba mame ko Patrick ko ono so bobru so aye wi a yemfa de aka no to se nyina aha Marego TV Marego Sports Center tumedie na waso guso a ohwe Marego TV so YouTube search Marego TV MAREGO search subscribe na ye bibia mo no ubetimi edo comment aba eno a game no hu ni sen se na wonwa adan se ugidi se ibi betimi come back betimi aye juma ana PSG beko game no hu ni sen 0201672828 odi fa ho a ye be kan WhatsApp ni SMS aso na YouTube fa ho ye be kan nyina enso edem Patrick odi emfa hen then odi maye eni ahwefo nyina
champion mame chia ahwefo nyina and then me say ma me bisane ye efa sports minister honorable Kofi Adams yes
o bisana asem
me bisana asem Wakasembi enra one of the sister stations Empire FM
okay
omu bisade fa new coach Carlos payment no because for all we know no yenim say asana dey adwuma no be ma Carlos no they agreed say on betua no $100,000
okay it enye we all the fa back no to so man and
I agree say on betua ne ka $100,000
say sa nyina ye ti
yes sa ne nya ye ti na enra or by out ebeka say coach no on betua ne ka less than $100,000 into question me bisane say ye betua ne ka less than $100,000 amount no eya he what's the actual amount I dey ye dey man coach no say transparency dey eya adwuma because your organa ha ana obeka chen say otuado aye sake no he was aware at the same time time GF during the budget for World Cup no onu akra ba out ebeka chen omo say omo ma dey bibia ndedi
bibia transparent
yes inti say ya find new coach now speculation say you try to ka $100,000 now say enye sa it's all about out boldly okay so e bia your man $5,000 your man $2,000 your man $10,000 so what I say now Omari Nyewu said this is the actual amount we are giving to the new head coach of the Black Stars by your pemle plan want to me the actual figure no
ebia na baby a coach no better in na 900 say be a man coach 70 near the 30 na
it's like I don't think
so coach no only baby that into that hotel no that twaso
I don't think that should be a major point I just say was only obi to me sign contract wa bra only my amount already obeje
no say coach ni my amount
yes and he's aware the sports minister is aware so what I say on to me catch say new Blasters head coach na fan onya aware into umbrella out boldly no make a say sika say any editorial coach ne kwa
ebia na blue 100 ebia na 150
or say he's not going to be paid more than $100,000
do I say 50 ana
maybe 45
into umbrella figure the actual figure
say coach only baby da na because only baby ntie bia na 70 na the 30 na rent am
and I make say coach ni baby da enya point what am I say because a contract and on sign maybe I sign a contract with you I have to know so we be amount say na me den major because time I tell coach you know ye nya better na be ka say there were a lot of coaches on board heavy Renard speculation is saying budget $150,000
okay so can say me bawo me ntwa
okay
Mr. Opa in common o ka say before say Carlos beba no a senior colleague approach no say expatriate coach be pega na adwuma na onyanko beye but obey available after the World Cup into what they have decided and say okay fine say Carlos angasa de no ho aba so okay fine say Blast adwuma ni down to manage we person me ya then let me come what you say. Inti sika no kan wasem, it means that omuni Carlos akawo baby dada. Saying ke bia o dey beji for the meantime. Na bia ye World Cup na near more than that. Ebia sika o ma agree ni say you be money 100. But ebia for the 4 months no ebia na sa for 100 nindu Patrick.
Inti me issue they say whether $1,000, whether $2,000, whatever amount it is.
How much him nega?
How much you
Okay.
You say we need that 4-month contract no more signing. A month saying you be trying to cut every month.
Sports minister
What am I saying? Because if you want transparency to work everywhere, make sure say one person also be transparent.
Okay. That is it.
Are you getting my point?
Me too.
To me for so be say or no ne hidden you know under ne now they over there over katasu no because sports ministry as a government it was say Black Stars
10 ministries can
yes into only my amount I heading yeah the man coach no you should come out boldly and tell us say this or that amount in there yeah the man head coach no
Ben say it call for debate because say sports minister Abeka say because initial agreement by the communique was that Carlos have money 100,000 4 months or the year called World Cup.
Exactly.
Ye near baby there will be near become was him. And so if every Ghanaian abreast with the issue say you to Carlos 100,000. Now sports minister Abeka says oh any 100,000. But on can the actual amount and you to Carlos car.
Yeah.
I don't know playing with the heart of that.
They are playing with us. I think everything they said from the very beginning, they are going against it. Because they themselves came out and said they will be transparent with every budget concerning the Black Stars. So if we are saying that you are not going to give Carlos $100,000, as Patrick said, give us the specific amount. You see, probably they don't want Ghanaians to be angry because of how things are going right now. They don't want Ghanaians to be angry. So if Ghanaians know that they are giving the coach $100,000 and then there will be a lot of talking that the league is not going on or there are sponsorship issues and then they are giving $100,000. So to avoid that, he needs to come and say something that will calm down the funds. That's by saying that we are not giving the coach $100,000.
It's a strategy.
It is a strategy to divert attention. That's the same strategy Real Madrid did yesterday by Mourinho's issue and then everybody's mind go there. So I think it's a strategy. You know, we've been to we do it audience targeting. Yeah. We say something, and then we shift attention from what is actually on ground. Carlos cannot. He's an experienced coach. Yeah. He's a world class coach. He cannot come and take 50. He said what Otualdo and Kwesi Appiah used to take. He will not come and take those things. He will take proper money. And $100,000 is the limit for them. $100,000 is the limit for these coaches. There is no way he's going to come and take on a short-term basis while he have his backroom staff. Then he will come and take $40,000 or $50,000. So I think Kofi Adams is saying these things to kind of divert attention a little bit. That's all. But I think he might be taking more than that. Yes, he might really be taking more than that.
Before I say call Benyam I can no game near a game no. I'm say America cry. Benny Patrick. Yes, he a coach only baby that. And we share metro for so caption on the buy so many coach issue now. And Marego, but from a sister station, one of the biggest media so work room metro for so their bus caption or the better so say residents I demand a national team coach you are turning into an office.
For who? Office for
so office they say be a GF then one and one be more. And that bakunu sa to ubenya coach issue na ti say we need the Kofi Papi or Kanye watch one. But other one na Carlos Dasono. The issue is that yes, Carlos to stay in hotel at GFA convert official Blasters coach residence into office. Say GFA dinner or nyami o. Coach we nyami iti ade na egu ho no. And na yen so credit no ya gi wo metro for ho. And then so ye can want them say yes in the Blaster for coach in residence GF before the office. As a boy, the moon
no, some things you listen and then you'll be surprised.
That's how the end of that.
You will surely listen to some things, you'll be surprised.
Yes, it GF say and it's how the end of that one.
Say in Ghana here, no, this guy, Otoado and Kwesi Appiah, they have family houses in Ghana. So actually, when they were in charge, they were sleeping in their family houses. That is why they say, okay, well, let's chill, let's send the official this thing to office at once. But it's an eyesore. It is a monumental disgrace. We've been harming this thing for a very long time. Every money that FIFA will allocate to you, use it for the purpose that why you. The reason why FIFA give you the money, use that money to do the intended purposes. You will be sharing it around, then you come and take some $100,000 and go and drill borehole and then buy some 1940 buses for the teams. You understand? Is it Mauritius? Mauritius. The money that FIFA has been giving to them, that's what they use to develop their football now. Algeria, the money that FIFA gives to them, they use it to open a new training complex.
Yeah, they are you.
Morocco, the same thing, futuristic. You go to Tunisia, the same thing, futuristic. You go to Egypt. If you look at the national team hotel, the swimming pool, the
you see any Alisa hotel in Koda. Alisa so will be and so you will be hotel.
Yeah, so the sports
ministry hotel. Emma a national team.
We are not even saying
under 15, under 17. It will be a bit Makoda.
We are not even saying that do it 5-star. You can just do it 3-star. And then if the national teams are not on duty, you can rent it out to the public.
Yeah.
And then you can be getting some money there to be maintaining the hotel. But no way. Make the money come, let's share. Let's give $100,000 to the ESCO members to go to Qatar and go and shout and come back.
No get friends in
there. We will not do anything tangible, but at the end of the day, let's give the president another extension to 3 terms. We will not do anything tangible, but let's go and sit on TV and then let's make Henry Asante Chum defend us. That is all they know. Nothing. Look, these people claim they're football people, but because of greediness, our football has dwindled. Like, if the money that we have been getting, or the money that FIFA will give us every year, the money that we got from the 4 World Cups, if that money is invested judiciously, I'm pretty sure our league and everything would have been at a better place. But right now, you know, nothing better. So, yeah, that's where we are. He should sleep in the hotel.
Patrick, you're coaching.
Sorry.
Yes.
Ghana football, did you grow?
Yeah, grow. Never say if you say be a residence, you know, get you for per other offices.
And now
other offices, say.
They say the office now or no and something. The paper could be there.
It's like the little I know about our residence. The entire Omkwaji is our residence. Though and yet building and I say almost a shed that as almost see. I know so almost toy.
Okay.
And year renovation.
Okay.
Way back to 2017 thereabouts. Now the reason being that okay your past coaches are back in no munya be being that. Yeah, the Omko hotels, Omako head, Omakoda. Around Grant no more. Around Grant estimate square a month alone was around $8,000. A month. Hotel bill.
They are not going to sleep in. They are going to sleep in the suit side. The suit side, that's what they are going to use.
So the sports ministry, together with the work and housing ministry, any GFA, Ebetrans Council says, I are almost per apartment.
Okay.
Emma, head coach of the Black Stars. Send a bear or bar, Obinya Nasunji, Edia Juma. And I'm a 5-bedroom house.
Okay.
A port residential area.
Okay.
Now, coaches are backward. The only coach and they said to me occupy the place was Coach Kwesi Appiah.
Yeah.
The question I am Bisani say, Otuado buy no.
What die him
or if I not die.
Or family house.
Or family house. On himself or family or Ghana. But that's not where you were supposed to stay.
I was so called a national team coach residence.
Yes.
It's not
only team.
Okay.
Say meeting, mini meeting, I'm holding it over there. Family, who call family house, there will be a whole lot of distractions. Family issues, one can say, yes.
So to Ado Caliber, say a better
family house. Then you are converting into technical directorate office. Or Ghana.
Next, Papaya, near the office, Namano. There's a GF secretariat or Muni office, technical director.
question I mean 5-bedroom o.
Na 5-bedroom
It's 5-bedroom.
Na bedroom ba ko
technical director to nkwa na occupy office honana.
Say technical director adwuma no so.
Say security weji ba ko.
Say ne technical director so be pe cook. So the cook be da ho. O be cleaner be da ho. Na wa pay bi o nipa security man be da ho.
Driver so.
Security man e na yi.
It is that so. So o pe cook, o pe cleaner. Or pay security man,
bodyguard,
or pay bodyguard, no pay driver, chef.
Sly. To be honest with you.
And you when yes, say, no say, take a director by on your baby, like baby. I say, coach is called Dano. In the office.
Yes.
How?
It's a question maybe Simon will say. Hotel now, coach in the Kwakodano. How safe is our place?
So we additional expenses so.
Never. Yenti Ghana ha yeni extra couple friendly match. Yenti ya na yeti say Akronfo Boura Blasters for camp.
Aye omuka.
Nti den e che say head coach of the hotel or Dano Akronfo ntumi e the Boura ho.
Na den e say yeti money ko da hotel.
Eni ni asem. Nti scan ye generated from FIFA. Yet to me find pet baby ma technical director and manenda.
It is GF if 1 minutes you want me sit down. So we may sit down. It is done we know. For a national team coaches say you under 17, you under 20. Say Dr. Prosper na to ogum wabusu akwa o no ha oni fie kra. So far as oye national coach dey. Yet to me see be say complex. Entina Sagleme house in aka wo nremu o sa. Yentimi sit down say ebia ye seen as a hostel kakaka pao as an estate. Oh, we under near under 17 coach under 20 we under 23 blaster B e madie no so wo ho na nka ye ya mo bia ye wia nchem ho kran na ya pe say astrotef a quality pitch facility na nko ba se blaster ba no mo ko training across sports stadium na nye we bo ho a wia na ball grass no afa na di water tanker egu grass so
Patrick Umezi.
Because if we are able to have that building na yenya facilities look at one I don't a day blaster players ni ba ni esi hotel account it's a hotel ma blasters enye blasters in kwa every national team will have access to that hotel.
The truth is they know that they need this, they know that they must do it, but the thing is they will not do it. They won't, because if they do, they will not have enough money in their pocket. So they know that if we build a complex for all the national teams, it will help us. But you know that if the coach is going to sleep at the Alisa Hotel, it is somebody from the GFA that are going to be taking the bill every month.
Every
so
month to be
if let's say the bill is $10,000, over to keep it $15,000 or $20,000.
I
mean, House of Folk does it all. When they go to hotel, instead of 50 Ghana, they go and say 200 Ghana. It happens. So they think about all those things to take money from here and here and here and here, and then they will refuse to do the right thing. We all know these things.
So how do you develop our football?
And that's why our football
because
is where it is.
So head coach, nya baby in that hotel.
Look,
Slice.
This is the national team coach. So imagine Prosper Ogum and the rest will be sleeping.
Oh, that guest house. That guest house.
Bro, this is a national
serious hotel. And Prosper Ogum there's Momu at that guest house.
When Mourinho was at Manchester United, United got him a place. He said he does not, so he wants to sleep at the Lorry Hotel.
What is it?
So he made that decision himself. But this one, for security's sake, just get him his nice place alone with, let's say, 2 or 3 policemen to be guiding him.
But the GFA secretariat war stadium in Chemhono says so. It is a whole mansion on Esop. Inti a honor inti GFA for job is only now.
A whole year, my technical director.
Ajib also for office in your.
They are not doing anything better too. They will just go there, sleep, take calls, and say, "Oh, you have to send this into the email for us to." They will not do anything better.
On my bench.
Rather, we are mobile.
If you are Ghana right now,
because
you go and support
the minister was asked about that issue. As some more kind, they said, a GFA in the betua a head coach in the bills.
GFA in the betua.
Yes.
Head coach bills.
So only who ask them can.
All right, so Becca, because betua coach every month. Onim say, but nanka me pesanka. Kofi Adams Becker say sa office na ya no ye be yi sa technical director because ade na ko say bia ye dem technical director or something da ho
say one no better
and his team
one no better
one no better say new office wo ho
yes
ho so no order no ko be jubo ba ko ma juma no ye oguma
after I can take boy
you go fat technical director you go move back from be dey
or directing amanfo
or directing the way
or directing affairs over GS
so ba no be church book bi say na there no lunch
right now that we have digitalization that everything can just be stored on a machine everything you just write everything will be stored no they will go and take those old archivic files and be writing some things and be disturbing
us so for it asema ye can no say a whole country we boast of for African trophies. Say Yakon World Cup. Back 9.
This is the fifth one.
Yes, the fifth one. Yeko.
You produce what best players.
Very good. You need dan residence. The national team coach. Even say you see ni kakaka. Na every coach biya say 2 bed na 3 bedroom kwa the mo biya. Under 17 no ako them. Under 20 and Black Meteors. Blaster B. Say Kasim Mingo. Any coffee koi na under 20 Meteors Fwako Emano Suno under 15 under 17 under 20 na fe adia ne akọ Black Queens na Kim say Kim la by say Kim la so that hotel but Kim la by buy ache
as for him today be has time
because by say Kim la so that hotel
yeah it's possible
are you forgetting about Kim la so
yes and anytime you be national duty you know girls who call that hotel now, Prampram won't cry and said, I near baby, I hear Biasa. There is nothing more Prampram.
There's nothing better.
Bibiani Prampram. Bibiani Prampram, who copy on Prampram, Bibiani ho. Pitches in yet. A boo on back when you so cry near Juma. Let you see cry as them.
The government have 50 gallons.
Naganamana Mudi Adena Kono. How you people blast a crown and go training or hold out?
Why would they go there?
A man, one or what I call
junior,
any under 51 and a 71
Legon is even spoiling the stadium.
Lego Stadium Kakake Muslims. Yeah.
Is it when was the Cape Coast Stadium built? 14 or 15?
2014.
And just look at I say no maintenance culture. So all the stadiums in the country are sport. So they will build one stadium and then they will use it for like 2 to 3 years and then everything is gone. Look, champion, it is a monumental disgrace that the national team coach does not have a residence. Like it is an eyesore. They've got it 2 million already. Look, $20,000 to $50,000 can build a proper complex for the national team to go and be sleeping.
That is it.
But here, look, the GFA lack foresight. The ESCO members they lack foresight. They don't know anything. Look, forget the fact that they say they are football.
Oh, they don't
know anything.
Forget
because if they are really football people, don't know there are some things that must be provided for work to move smoothly. As this guy said, look, maybe some quick meeting, some quick tactic. It can be done at the residence of the coach, but we don't have it. The one we have to, they go and destroy it, using it for office.
Hotel.
Yes, and then we will be surprised if Ghana don't go to the African Cup of Nations. It's a disgrace. Forget the fact. Look, we have no plan. We have no succession plan. We have nothing. So we will remain where we are till things start changing. Seriously.
Wow. I was for a man who called a Casabeka blaster with them.
But Kim Last, he suffered.
Yeah, because I believe there's still Kim Last better.
And Kim Last has same crap. It cut across all the national teams.
I say black, yes.
It cut across all the national teams.
The head is the blasters.
Yes.
So the blasters could not have where you sleep.
And your mom wants some better in Patrick. They can know what you. So it means that Abia a prosper na togum say Abia near Mono Hotel be 3 days no akwada. Yeah, go training.
Maybe Kim Last.
Maybe I guess as a prosper the Abia munam guess us.
Maybe Kim Last will give you some hotel at Alajo. No money.
It's a boy near a hotel mom. No mu da na yetuaka. They are paying money.
Bills. Imagine.
They are paying bills. Now they see we no or my just say like you do football.
We are
football yet those so-called football administrators.
That is why we are now in the world in the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. We came last. We don't know.
And you see people coming to.
Yeah, football now. Yeah, follow no. We are only after the outcome.
That is
we are only after the outcome.
Because a national team coach.
You think somebody at the central region cares about what? Just go and win game and let you be happy.
No. You see,
a whole lot of things should go into it.
I can't be 20 minutes. Who there? You be near no near game. My Mr. Technical director for Muba. because meaning say they are technical that not for the Blasters, it's for the GFA. And the GFA, you know, all the national teams are under the GFA. It is the Ben who said technical director be here west of the Amman coaches of Oklahoma. Mato Obia baby.
Maybe they do it. Maybe they do it on Zoom or something.
Zoom.
Probably.
So I'm going to be a fine.
Technical director, other national team coaches.
In England, at a point in time, they call all the coaches for a workshop.
Come on,
teach them some things and everything. My year,
come on, don't be there. Be a calf, no be license C, license pro, license B, and then you see people going. But say be able to say technical director after coaches. Anyone didn't go say Ghana ye DNA ye day. And then ye national teams because what?
I think
me will be the one.
I think it's because of these things. That's why we didn't see the impact of Scaffer. Scaffer could have done very well if he is given the proper apparatus, because Germans are very good in building.
Yeah, they are
very, very good in that. So if Scaffer was given the appropriate apparatus, equipment to work, Scaffer could have worked very well. That is why this opportunity came. They sack him and then they keep the unimportant ones.
Say liberty by Amfa. Scaffer swab by you.
So
who are the people bringing these people?
Probably they were going to tell the GFA, look, let's organize a workshop for these people to come. Town hall something. Then the GFA will sit down, think about the expenses going to be like, let's just forget about it. So that's why I didn't see their impact.
It's because of the way I to and your man. And I'm yet to mean your local coaches, Emma Mohan, Blasters. So we always going for foreign coaches.
I bet.
Say they kind of at least say technical director eba no who do workshop at the upcoming coaches.
This is how this is the direction where our football was even any national team coaches in Kwao. A cover ye Ghana Premier League, ye Division 1, ye Division 2. They are all under Ghana Football Association. It is all these coaches, and ye technical director. I know a day now refresher courses cost so near that day. See a baby some changes cacao. I know the woman you won't chroma sana. I'm up for this guy of chroma. What
this one is not concerning football, but Kumasi. Some say light off. Go check here a python now. No inspection, no maintenance. That's the same thing. They will just get in the money. They will not be doing anyway.
Easy to for the drama center. You python. And look at me, who's on you to go name.
The python will sleep there.
And so, who dies what? Now, one to not talk about that one. Who be better?
The python from family there. He born Piki. And they pick some grow where they go marry.
They go marry.
Sankaya there all the time. No,
maintenance.
So that's how Blasters this secretary. They will just be getting the money, doing nothing tangible. That's how it is.
The python, I'm off where that's room.
So you see, if the light is on, heat has been catching him. So
it was affording now. And so Marego to Sports Center Junior Day. And now so a bro Blaster who says same day be now, I so sent me cows and Yamia Duma now from next week, dear, there's a World Cup diary, World Cup diary, beba. Abidja Fono, a bear production, ba, now be also the aba. Every group will be a route to World Cup, and a World Cup diary, no, a beba. Every country be a befa, to be on part to be home ben, no more TV, no more church, na bibia so inti, Yamia Duma from a Juada, your best application from a Juada. Na fe ya start na bend the ba beba to so dia ba World Cup one back of same history ye the beba ehun visuals e bibia ye be start na ye be wie ni ntem before say June kra bedu na nyame adoma enche ye the promos beba wa person sponsor for World Cup commentary nyina enso so betimi enso dia ba na fe so abe sponsor ni ama commentaries bebre na enso enche World Cup ni de teams in doso the commentary no ye ni namu nti eche ye be ba o store no ye be say sorry cry ye be ba sorry cry say sorry cry ye be one match ye be ba na ya beje ye pure ta sa abulu folk ye be ba beje na commentary no ye de ahihye so kama na ye World Cup obia eso hu de ekọ enso oha abia for ye no a PSG by Munich 5-4
Patrick has got to say.
Patrick, let me say, no, look at the slim margin.
Oh yeah, I say so.
Slim margin, 5-4 slim.
Slim. That's one goal difference.
Young one name run the games. And no 5-4 power. Now, and no, what you people expecting? Say, okay, game who is saying, player wise, coaches, no, game nanga now from the blast of the whistle to time I did pon moon is saying.
It's like to me, they make me I can say. Individual brilliance.
Individual.
Yes. Juma in the sense, share ball afternoon, you boy. It tells you, say, the road to the final will be any abrace of a PSG person defending the title. Was Bayern Munich and so person already or J another title. Tinama game night, I say, didn't don't be some. Now, on the part of PSG, and maybe I made the can't say PSG beat me winning game. No, if only on my defense, no, almost me at a titan of because we Bayern Munich up front now, only a very sharp, and at any given angle, no, bet me actually goals. The only thing to prevent them from scoring more goals, and they said, PSG at you, on making sure say on my compact. Although the son can say, Makinos, a new iron, action kakra, and a new adocrone kakra. It's although I say, then the side of a little bit what shaky, but with his experience, no, obey me, I control it, no matter avoid this so many goals. In the course of the game, that's what we saw. I said, that's what I witnessed. So what I say. PSG share nabayante PSG share nabayante because PSG na adwin omo your margin say especially playing at home in the first leg you know and say so mu lose and say so mu lose and so mu win say about omo return leg no e Germany e be easier for them but in the course of the game they also lost control almost 5-2 they lost control. Was Oshe Bola Diaz at the shares, third goal, yes, Diaz, the fourth goal, Diaz, the shares, a brilliant display from yes. And then for a striker to give such a pass, strike out from the center of the field, you know, and Diaz, and just look at the control of the ball by Diaz. It tells you, say, team, you know. Are well organized, and omunim but a dominant. Was omuma sanka a game no quite 5-2 answer 5-3. Omunim say a bed among. So they just need to work. Make sure say difference in the bed a little bit close. At least one goal there and you go bia. Omuko we now bet me ako share and now bet me we need that game no. So, but Mamimbo, a coach in Abaso, a coach in Abaso. In the absence of company, what much I say, experience no, and now, or no, any company either, a can boom no a year Juma, was Sanka a team, yeah. After say, Oman consider 5-2, compare so the idea I say that. But they never gave up. He was able to motivate the guys. And the guys say individual brilliance and so Juma. Because Omo defender or park yes. To even come out and then get a goal. Tells you say no many break. So I say no many break. So brilliant game, nice game. Let's hope say in the return leg, you know, it beat me witnessing another goal scoring. But one problem I mean, saying now war Bayern Munich say still Bayern Munich defense, you know, and yet PSG a little bit okay down Bayern Munich. That's what I saw because only Real Madrid
first half 3, and I go and concede Dembele go or say. Vasquez go say the same mistake and how many Real Madrid
Who said do enya ball no or taking on the counter. About 3 defenders. 8 now. Now instead of them getting closer or closing up, say be onya kwanye enye cross and so unpassable ball. No mu jana ko come echi.
They were defending the ball, but not the player.
Not the player. No catching ball in. Now with the experience of Dembele, say Kevaskin had go on say no. We said Dembele na ko onya that chance no. And I said that ebie the name say.
Yeah, and I say.
And I we boss say. It's a say company return leg no or fit you. Although they have that sort of possessive football they play, make sure say where Chihono ain't leaky. Because you can't give a team like PSG that opportunity. So as I said, Dembele move ebe on baby. On na second leg no almost uncle yes I mistake ni be PSG ko share there and ya on bet me I can move back view.
All right. Ben.
As I said earlier, you know, we can be applauding attacking football on display, but we cannot fault the defense very much because, as I said, it will be very difficult for any defense in this world to contain those 2 attacks. Secondly, Bayern and PSG don't have bona fide defensive midfielders. When you look at Arsenal, they have Rice and the rest that can protect the midfield. You look at Man City, they have Rodri and the rest that can protect the defense. You look at Bayern Munich, Kimmich and Pavlovic cannot do that. They are more they are very good attacking wise than defending. You look at PSG, you know, Vitinha cannot protect the defense as how a proper Kante kind of DM would do, you understand? So in as much as the defense consider a lot of goals, including the goalkeepers not making a lot of saves, all I can say is that we cannot force the defense that much. Now, these 2 teams have glaring problems. Bayern Munich's problem are their fullback, Stanisic, Lima. And then PSG's problem is their centre backs, which is Pacho and Marquinhos. As Patrick said, Marquinhos right now age has caught up with him. So I was expecting Enrique to play Zabanye, so that Zabanye can be able to, you know, go with the flow, like the speed wise, because he's faster than Marquinhos. So he can have taps on Diaz. Look at how Diaz was misusing Marquinhos yesterday. And Diaz, in my opinion, should have actually forced Marquinhos into getting a red card, because in the 12th minute, Marquinhos got a yellow. And then after the yellow, Diaz did not go one-on-one with Marquinhos again. Because you go one-on-one on him, you force him to get in a red card. So it was a good. This is all down to tactical brilliance and individual brilliance as well. You see, every attack in the game seems like a goal. Every attack seems like
when
a
you are
goal.
not
Yes. Now, early in the second half, I don't know why company took off Alfonso. Because Alfonso have the pace for recovery. So when Lima came, that was when what was the name? Hakimi started exploiting. So the 4th goal, Vitinha just put it in the space for him. He closed it down. The second one to the 5th goal, when Due got the counter attack, there is no pacey player in the Bayern Munich team that can recover quicker than Alfonso. You know, Due picked it, he gave it to Dembele, and then but kudos to Bayern. You know, Bayern is very good in coming back because in the game against Man 05, they were 3-0 down. In the second half, they scored 4. So it is very difficult. And the thing is that PSG did a huge mistake. When it is 5-2, we know you are not good in defending. So as a team that is very good technically, what do? You pass the ball around to frustrate Bayern. So when it is 5-2, you just give the ball to João Neves, Vitinha, and then because the interpositional play is very good and do also dropping, you just be passing the ball around to if they frustrate Bayern, that's the end for them. But 5-2, they still want to add more. They still wanted to add more. And Bayern, with the potency of Hurricane and the creativity prowess of Olise, you cannot keep them down. So I think this is a lose for Bayern. But some way, somehow, it feels like a win for them because it's just a one-goal match. And company says they don't want any old men in their stadium in the second leg. They want 70,000 vibrant young men to be jumping up and down. So in the second leg, it is about who will score more. Because both teams will score. They will surely score.
But
Bayern, Real Madrid went there and scored. Is it 3? 3. Real Madrid went there and scored 3.
They scored in 5-3.
Atalanta went there, they got a goal. And you know, others went there and got a goal. So it is very difficult for you to stop PSG from scoring. So it's still in the balance. It's not 50-50.
Okay, 10 seconds before Arsenal. So I can't a few minutes. Man, you have been one you need I will go here. You feel na phone and check goals.
That way go is very good. That way go that they remove is very good.
Because I will go, man. PSG for 5 day and give you Common Biamu Gasa. Get better defense.
You see, the way go that UEFA removed from the Champions League, in my opinion, is a masterstroke. Because right now, when Bayern got the first goal, they knew that in the second they could have counted on away goal, so they would defend and keep. Yeah. But
yes,
but because they know there's no away goal to count on, it is who scored the most goals. They were attacking. When Madrid went to Bayern, when the scoreline was 3-2, they could have actually defended till the game ended, and then they would send the 3 away goals away. But I think the removal of the away goal is a master stroke. So now that's why you're saying attacking. So today I'll not be surprised if Arsenal attacks.
Because you need not go defend him.
You need to score.
Because we away go be any better.
Goals aggregate. The more you score, the more you score.
They say be one up and 2 up and now call baby.
Yes, one.
All right, guys, and then you mention.
So the thing is that for some time now, everybody have been saying that Simeone has been playing ultra defensive game. Look, the Atletico Madrid now and the Atletico Madrid of Godin, Miranda, Diego Costa,
Felipe Luis,
it's different. You look at Simeone, they don't play defensive game no more. Now, Atletico Madrid games, it develops a lot of goals. I think their games in the Champions League this season produce over 60 goals. So let's just forget that notion that Simeone is playing defensive football. Now he does not play that anymore. He plays attacking now. Understand? Now in this particular game, PSG and Bayern has risen their bar so high. Like the bar, what we saw, they've risen
5-4.
It will be very difficult for these two teams to duplicate.
Yeah.
You see, when Pep came to England, his style of play, that's what others copied. They went on, Pep was playing technical players and around, and then other teams decided to adopt by bringing in technical players. And then Arteta came. Arteta came, he went and brought in giants to be heading corners. And then Guardiola also decided to go and buy giants, Donnarumma and the rest.
Yeah.
So right now,
that's football. But as I think my do first work solo in your move. Any number who actually on my you see, but 2 days a day before and they cried news that go back before they were reacting on set pieces.
They have Oblak is back.
Yes.
They have Lenormand. They have Langley who is pretty tall. They have Molina who is tall as well. And then they have is it Hanko? Hanko is tall. The only place I'll see the person not tall is Koki and the rest. When you look forward, Solvat is a giant. He will head you to it. So he will give Gabriel and Saliba a very tough time.
All right, to Ben, and that will be this year then.
It will be a win for Atletico Madrid because Wanda Metropolitano and it will be a slender.
International goes better also, Anna.
And also. But these 200 coaches out.
Patrick.
Oh. Win Baba, no, I'm going for a draw.
Game no.
Yeah, the semi-final draw is no longer important.
Atletico Madrid ni Arsenal. Arsenal back with 3 draw.
Yes.
Hey, sir. Simon they watch one or show.
Yes, sure, but Simon game or boss so find the Champions League. When you on Barcelona.
The thing is
the sort of defensive minded himself.
So when you go no EBN himself.
You himself Atletico to me a display no. You see any worse. And I'm playing at home no. Or be making sure say be pick the maximum point no. And I say win. Say be call Arsenal home or be it has to be defended and I say you going for another way. But Arsenal so in a way slight Arteta pressure than the so.
So the Premier League
Premier League they take the Champions League to a little bit to revive himself. Yes. See, I saw try say whatever he's going to do to win today, no. That's all to me. Then next week.
You see, Atletico Madrid think that this is their chance to win the Champions League. Yeah. So most often than not, they are resting all their players. So they are fresher.
Yeah.
Once Arsenal is engrossed in the Premier League title race.
Yeah.
So they so in the game against Atletico at Bilbao, they will use the only game after the Barcelona game, Atletico Madrid used their full set. Was the Copa del Rey final. After that, they are using small boys. They are now 10 points clear of Fit, who will challenge them for the Champions League. So right now, there's nothing. They have no issue with the league. Yeah. Their only plan is to get the Champions League. So I'm pretty sure they will hammer us now today.
Well, as Arsenal, I think that's where they are to twin them.
They should forget. Arsenal should forget the Champions League.
Still, Premier League. About over 20 years Arsenal into me.
2004, so 22 years.
Now, this season, let me say, never be cool. Say, I have baby, and take a canco.
Man City winning.
Yes. As I say, into our Champions League, you know, so bad tries to be winning. Because they are in the finals for.
No, but we need it. We go do final.
Na FA Cup na Sultan I mean.
Winning. And football.
We go share PSG by.
Football, right? You can't.
Forget the fact that
Chelsea, when Chelsea played against PSG, well,
that is Chelsea.
Remember, Club World Cup. No, everybody thought say, oh,
no, but
PSG beat you for them.
But you cannot put it behind the fact that Chelsea plays final better than Arsenal. Yeah. Arsenal in their history they played just one Champions League final. That's
against Barcelona.
Yeah, so they are not good in that.
It takes a step to make history.
Okay.
About Zubimendi anyway.
For Arteta to lose the Champions League and then the EPL.
And then one.
Me, I want him to lose on sacking. They want to bring him.
I was about to fancy why I said I'm far come on Ben 10. Nyamishra be Patrick. Also Nyamishra. So that Robert Nyamishra mo actually of a key. Na fe atu sam minim se Frida o se we no ho wo Nyamishra. I na fe new team nyina Nyankopon sha programs manager Gideon, executive producer Mario. And bidding at the champions like yes sorry so Nyame adona adom me o kira ye be share e wo morning do na fe Sports Center 3 to 4 ye be san en share so aseda emfa ho bibia yakra mo ena nwumre.